Welcome back. I'm here with Football League editor Pascal Lemaire to talk about Saturday's championship match between Bolton and Wolves. Start with the host Pascal, second from bottom, still looking for their first win of the season. It's been a pretty poor start to the campaign.
Certainly has been, yeah. Only Rotherham, who have had a really poor start as well, sitting below them, so really struggled, and goals has been the huge issue for them. Still no win, but I mean they are unbeaten in two if you want to put some sort of positive light on it after two draws, but the goals is the big problem. It's only one goal in 7 league games now if you include the final 2 games of last season as well, and that goal was only a last-minute one to get a draw against Derby. So it has been very disappointing. And last time out against Blackburn, that was always going to be a tight game between those two, because Blackburn and Bolton, two sides who, say in the last sort of 10, 15 years, both enjoyed their time in the Premier League. But at the moment, both sides they've struggled to sign players. Two Lancashire clubs there who all this season is about is just trying to stay in the league and hopefully sort the finances out and try and be able to sign players next time. They've both really struggled. Bolton, like I said, they didn't really sign anyone on deadline day. I've talked so many times already about their striking problems and the goals and how they've only got Gary Medine, Emil Heskey and the youngster Zach Clough up there. It's just not good enough there's no way they can push for a top half finish this season unless, I don't know, they can go into the loan market. The loan window's now open, but they need to sign some really impressive players to do that. And the problem is there's so many teams in the Championship who are going to want to try and sign loan players that Bolton, a team like that who are struggling to score down at the bottom, is so much less appealing than some of the, say if someone higher up in the table who's playing more exciting football comes in for you. So I think they might struggle to sign the players they want in the loan window, and like I said, it's just all about staying up this year.
And Wolves, it hasn't been the best start for them to the season over, but they did end a 3-match winless streak last time out. Yeah,
because they started the season pretty well. They went to Blackburn and won, but then since then they went, like you said, 3-game winless streak in the league. But last time out, it was an impressive win over Charlton, actually, because Charlton went there, they were unbeaten going into that game, and Wolves managed to get the win there thanks to a late Lafondra goal. So it was a good win for them, but the big thing was Nua Dicko. He got a serious injury in the game, and it's his cruciate ligaments, which you see so many stories about knee cruciate ligaments now, but he's the latest sort of victim to it. And I mean, he said he wants to be back before the end of the season, but these injuries do tend to keep you out for about between 6 and 9 months. And so if he does come back, it might only be sort of around, say, March, April time. And by then the season's probably already panned out. So there's so much pressure now on Benica Phobia up there. They managed to keep him, which is obviously a huge boost considering Norwich came in with bids of upwards of 10 million. So they managed to keep him there, but the big thing is whether he can keep scoring the goals, because he's had an okay start to the season of Phobia, but it's about the players around him. And I mean, Kenny Jackett said that he was looking at transfers once they learned of that Dicko injury, but the problem was it was so late before the transfer deadline there that I think anyone they went for, clubs would have known that Wolves were a bit desperate for that player, so they might have maybe just asked for more than they actually felt he was worth, and he struggles to hit. I think Jackett will also be going into the loan market trying to sign a player there, but they did sign Nathan Byrne though. I forgot about that one. He's the player from Swindon who came in. He's a decent League One player. It'd be interesting to see if he makes a step up. But apart from that, I think there could be too much pressure on a Phobia if anything. He was so good for them last year, but now without Dicko there, they lost Sacco as well. That's two of their other main goal threats last season. They're both gone now, so just so much pressure on a Phobia.
So both sides with troubles in the final third. Which way do you see this one going?
Yeah, I think it could be a very tight game. I think Bolton, like I said so many times, they've really struggled for goals, and Wolves, they've lost Dicko now. So I think it could be a tight game. I'm just backing Wolves to edge it 1-0.
Sportsman going for a 1-0 away win for Wolves.